We're not a very old company. We're very young, still in our infancy, and very pliable. And many of you have left footprints on who we are, on our brand, on culture. And this next couple have left a big footprint on the culture of this company. When I first met this young man named Fred, I flew to Tampa, and I said to myself, who's this big skinhead looking thug, man? What's going on with this guy? Here's what I learned about our friend Fred. He's had a lot, and he's lost a lot, and he's been beat up by life. But I drove with him from Tampa to West Palm Beach, from Jacksonville down to Tampa, from Tampa down to Naples, from Houma, Louisiana, over to New Iberia, Louisiana, and back. And what I learned about this thug is he's really not a thug at all. He just looks like one. He's got a giant heart because he shared with everybody. And Mother Teresa has a great quote. She said, the miracle is this. The more we share, the more we have. And truer words were never said about both Fred and Kasie Graves, who share constantly. The reason why they are elite Pro 9s is because of their ability to share from the heart, share honestly, authentically, and genuinely with everybody they come in contact with. This guy is so funny, he can make a weeping willow laugh. So, if you remember him last time, he was up here and he cried like a baby, so maybe he'll make us laugh today, guys. Give it up for our very own, straight out of Tampa, Florida, the one and only.
Better believe it. I got hurt. Guys, you do people here. November of 2009, I started this business. February, my first lead academy. You guys sit in the back, this is your first time. I was you. Sit in the audience, and I said, they have what I want. And I'm going to do what they did. And we're here. So you guys in the back, if you believe that this is your opportunity, it's up to you. I'm going to share a little bit of my story, guys, just because I understand one thing as business. Success derives off of belief. Once you believe that this opportunity is real, once you believe that you can have true financial freedom, you will get it. I grew up in Tampa, Florida. My family used to chase hurricanes, disasters, and subcontract for FEMA. My family put me on front end loader, tractors, dozers at the age of 5. But didn't come around. But that's just the way we went. I grew a passion for running heavy equipment. I saw the income that they made chasing these things. And at the age of 14, my dad was killed. And at that day, I said this: nothing or no one will predict my future but me. This is my future. And I'm not going to allow anything to get in my way. At 16 years of age, I realized really quick college, high school wasn't for me. I just realized that it made no sense to go to college and have a professor tell me how to make money and that dude's got a job. So I said, you know what? If people have something that I want, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow them. So at 16 years old, I dropped out of school. And I just surrounded myself with people that had what I wanted. At the age of 16, I made 60 grand. I made more money every single year. At the age of 24, I made my first $1 million. Every single person in this room knows what happened in 08. Well, I had just invested my life savings into a gypsum mine, Dominican Republic, and lived in DR for a year. Everything was going great. When the economy shifted, my investors backed out. So I came back to the U.S. August 09, no car, no house, suitcase full of clothes, We started dating about 4 months, 5 months before that, had a long distance relationship. So I came home to nothing. I had to start my life over. But remember that commitment I made when I was 14? It sucked not having anything, but I wouldn't allow it to stop me. So, November of 2009, my brother-in-law, Brandon, said, hey, come to my house and we talk business. And just the way that I am, if you got a business opportunity, let's hear about it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it, but I'm going to say no until I know what I'm saying no to. Just kind of a common sense kind of a deal. So he played that investigative board for me, and I'm sitting there going, this is cool, but I don't understand any of this stuff. I'm a redneck from Tampa, Florida, and all this stuff's going on in my head. I'm like, what the heck is this all about? But I saw results and excited me, but we're really excited was what he told me next. He said, Fred, you got a publicly traded company. 20 years of patents, and no one knows about it. At that point in time, I didn't care what the product was. I had no clue what it was. That's why I say that. But one thing I understood in life is it doesn't matter what the product is from the standpoint of business, because if every single person in this room was at a convention and the world didn't know about rubber bands, when you realized you were first, would that excite you? So I called Casey at the time, we were dating. And I said, hey, babe, listen, I need you to get all of our money together. And she started laughing, thought it was a joke, we were broke. We were renting a bedroom from a friend for $300 a month. And I said, no, seriously, I need $1,000. She started crying. She's like, if we do this, we're at $200 to our name. I said, well, if we don't do it, we're going to stay broke. What do you want to do? I said, we're doing this, and it's going to get us out of this rut. And why I love this opportunity is I didn't have to go to freaking school. I had to read no book. All I had to do was follow people that have what I want. That's it. I left Brands after 9:30 at night. I went to that one time about 50 people. You know what I told them? I got a secret. It's a tool. And I've been holding a secret, and I want to show you this tool. This is how I had so much success today. If you guys want to roll the first video to show people I had success.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you about what opportunity. When I tell you about this opportunity, here we go.
Did you understand any of that?
Guys, let me tell you something. There is no tool to make you successful. The tool is you. The reason why I had success, when I left Braden's house, I called people. You know what I told him? I was like, I got it. I got what every one of you want. We went through life wanting to be first, didn't we? If you guys would have found out about Microsoft, would you want to be first? Facebook, would you want to be first? We can go through them. But you didn't have that opportunity. And we got that opportunity now. We doubled our money in 2 weeks. She started liking me again. And then I called her and she's like, babe, these chicks are rolling in. I said, yeah, this thing is working. I said, but I need the money again. She's like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. I'm like, no, we're making twice as much money. And luckily, we were dating at the time. I enrolled her. And once I realized what the matching bonus was, that's why I married her. Just kidding. But 16 months later, guys, we weren't rich. We were making $10,000 residual income in this business because of LifeVantage. And that was enough money for me to say, you know what? I gotta do this thing full time. And we literally walked away from any other income. We put our heads down and made it further. And right now, she's throwing on pro 9 of those positions. So no one can tell me this doesn't work. Right now, every single one of you have the same opportunity as every single person in this front row. Are we all talking about the same product? We all have the same compensation? Everything's the same, guys. The difference is some people see the opportunity and some people make a choice not to let that opportunity go without it. It's your choice. I sat in that room at that first Elite Academy and they talked about the system. You stick to the system, you stay plugged in, you never miss a corporate event. Guys, 50% of the people in this room are brand new. What does that tell you? The sad part is every single one of you have an opportunity for you to take full control of your future. But some of you will let things come in between your future. If you commit to yourself, that's it. That's all you got to do. We all have a why. This is the opportunity that's going to make you live life the way that you want. Are you going to let other people dictate exactly if that's going to work or not? Guys, this is your opportunity. You know what this product does. If someone doesn't like it, who cares? Commitment to yourself changes everything. It creates a posture. You understand what that is? It means when you tell your friends about this opportunity, I don't really care what you think about it. Because this is my vehicle to raise my kids and spend my life with her.
Woo!
You can have that same opportunity. It's that simple, guys. You have to understand one thing. The world we live in, no one wants to be first. They're lazy. New TVs come out. What happens? When you try it out, you don't know how it works. Anything that new happens, they want to see if it works. Translate that business, and guess what? You just missed out. Here's the exciting part for this deal. We're proven, baby. There is no I wonder if it's going to work. The only I wonder is, are you going to follow the system? Stick to the system, stay plugged in, never miss a corporate event. It's that simple. Guys, I have faked it till I made it my whole freaking life. I'm not that smart of a guy, but I've never turned down anything. I said yes, and then I went and figured it out. The cool part for you is you get a whole bunch of people to help you figure it out. And all you have to do is follow them. You know what I love about this business, different traditional business, is I've always had the knack for figuring things out and making income, okay? If my advantage would have given life, I would have figured something out that would have been okay. The difference is, the true joy in life is not just creating success for yourself. Do you know how awesome it was to see team members up here having that freedom? I have a little bit of part to do with that. So don't just realize that this opportunity is for you to change your life. You're going to impact thousands of lives. Thousands. I've enrolled 45 people, that's it. And here's what I'm going to tell you. It's very important to get out of the gate quick, because I am a true believer that you will build your business in the first 90 days. Because every one of those guys that you tell about this business that tell you, guess what? They're watching you. Your posture, they're watching you. They're watching how you accept that no. We're not asking for their freaking approval. This is your opportunity. Go own it. That's what you've got to do. What happens is they're going to watch you see if this thing works. There's no one in their freaking right mind that can say no. We're partner with a publicly traded company, 20 years of patents and being first. No way. People say no because they don't believe in yourself. That's why they say no. So they're going to watch you and see what you're going to do. Committing to yourself, committing to your why. Guys, there is no option of failure in this thing. The only option are you going to let you and your family down. And it's just that real. When you figure out your why and commit to yourself, there's no option of when times get tough, I don't know if life has worked out. No, you're giving up on your why. That's how serious this is. And when you invite 10 people, guys, the bottom line is it's kind of like this. I'm going with or without you, dog, but I want you to come. It's that simple. 45 people I personally enrolled, 5 personals are elite distributors today. Only 6 have quit my business. You know why? Because I don't just enroll anybody. 5 people came to me last year. They said, hey, I'm ready to do this. Okay, let's do it. What made you change your mind? Because, bro, you get to raise your kids. I see your lifestyle. I don't know what you have. Hey, I can make that happen. This is what we're going to do. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you guys go to Elite Academy on your honeymoon? Yeah. People thought I was crazy. You know what's crazy? Is those fools gotta go work on Monday. That's what's crazy. Guys, if you want life advantage to change your life, make life advantage, you gotta make life advantage your life. It's that simple. Nothing great comes easy at all. Let me play the clip, guys.
You do what I'm telling you to do, man, for real. Just like you see me, boy, things are happening to me every single day. I'm reaping what I've sown, and what I'm doing is working. Alright, the only time I'm talking is when I'm doing DGIF. Other than that, your boy is grinding. I'm getting it done. So this is the day. This is why I'm telling you to be careful. So when you talk, right? When you say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a track star, I want to be an artist, I want to be a rapper. Like whatever you say out of your mouth, that one word will require thousands of actions. Hear me and hear me carefully. You gotta be careful doing too much talking, because whatever it is you say, I want to be an NBA All-Star. Look, I want to win a championship. I want to win an NBA final. I want to win a Super Bowl. When you open up your mouth and say that, everybody, do you understand how many push-ups you gotta do? How many reps you gotta do? Do you know how many stretches you gotta do? You know how many plays you gotta practice? When you say you want to be a lawyer, do you know how many cases you gotta sit through? Do you know how many books you gotta read? Do you understand how many classes you have to take? Do you understand when you say you want to be a registered nurse? When you say a nurse, you know how much clinicals you have to do? How many chapters you have to read? Do you understand how early you have to get up? Listen to me, I'm in London, man, it's like every kid came up to me. Do you understand when you say you want to be a football player? You got to practice with the left, you got to practice with the right. Do you understand how much practice you have to put in? How many games you have to play? How much film you have to study? How much dribbling with your head you have to do? So do me a favor, shut up. Shut up! Stop talking. You talk too much. You talk too much about your friend. You talk too much about your goal. Say it once. Say it twice. No more than 3 times. And get to work. Wake up early in the morning. Work.
What's so difficult? You know what the product's going to do. You know what the opportunity's going to do for you and your friends and family. What's the work? To have some people that don't believe in yourself tell you no? Are you going to allow people that don't believe in yourself, allow them to steal your future? Because that's what this thing boils down to. All we got to do is go out and expose this thing. Dave Phelps asked me to share my story with you guys, and 45 minutes before I walked up here, I brought my story up here with me. She's been a backbone. I went out and built this. She didn't understand why I was doing it. Let me tell you something. We were dating. When that phone rang, I got up and made a 3-way call. She's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing this for us. She's like, you love money more than you love me. I said, no, you don't understand something. I love you, and that's why we're going to do this. Going to New Orleans to support New Orleans. I didn't have money to stay in the hotel. We slept in the back of the top. But you know what? We made it happen. So I want her to share some story with you guys.
Funny they say haters are gonna hate, right? I know that I'm not gonna, let me just start here. I just want to talk to the one spouse. Or if you're dating, you or me, you didn't believe you deserved a life that you could see people up here on the stage have. And you didn't believe in yourself, and you didn't believe that it will happen, and it just seemed so far-fetched because that was me. And for some reason, though, I just still believed in Fred. We were dating, he did 3-way phone calls all the time, you guys. If you know him, he's always, his phone's connected to him at all times. He wakes up, he checks his phone, he's in the bathroom, he's on the phone, okay? He's just always working, and I didn't get it, but I supported him. And I went to Elite. We shared a room with Lynette and Brandon on our honeymoon because he told me that it was important. I didn't come from that family who really cared a lot. That was me, the broken little child who came from a broken home, and you guys, 3 of my siblings are here with me today, and I am so thankful. Yesterday's Siblings Day, we all 4 of us were together to take a picture. There's 2 more, but I'm not going to take forever. Love you too. Actually, my sister, who's 10 years younger than me, told me about 2 months ago, you really have no idea how awesome you are and how special you are and how much you motivate me and other people. And my BFF, ITWWW, Angel Walks, that means best friend forever in the whole wide world, also said, you're just so awesome. And just get all over the place because I'm nervous as crap and I'm already over 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna tell you, stand by your man. I know I said it before, but for real, if you're here, if you're a spouse and you don't get it yet, it doesn't matter, because unless you can show me a plan B that's better than what we have to offer here at Life Vantage, support them, be there for them. Stop being selfish. Let them go. Let them help people. That's what we're here for. That's the only way that people are successful, is by helping other people. If you want what people have, if you want to get a spouse who's up here one day that comes out of her comfort zone and for some reason does it 20 minutes before we are supposed to be up here, shaking like a leaf, I don't even, it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. I'm so thankful to Life Vantage. Our time is up.
Don't let the same pass you up, guys. We're going with you without you. Come get it, baby.